Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Channel Plays. This is Rob, aka Star Channel, and we are doing an update on the San Marino Challenge. For those of you who don't know, San Marino Challenge is to take the tiny microstate of San Marino all the way from the bottom of the FIFA rankings to the tippy top, while simultaneously, what that means, actually number one in the world, not just win a World Cup, but number one in the world, while simultaneously taking a team or club based in San Marino all the way to European Champions League glory. Although I think we should probably aim for the whole Club World Cup. But, you know, officially I guess that's what it is. For the challenge, we've taken over a team that is based in San Marino and is in the Italian top flight. This team is San Marino Calcio. They actually went defunct in 2019, but for the purposes of this challenge and for this version of it, we pumped a ton of money in them. Let's get a ton of money, pump into it, state-of-the-art stuff, just totally to see if we can actually do everything. So we got great everything. Well, stadium is still the same, but you know, mostly with the youth stuff, all the youth intake should be as high level as they should be. You know, it just is more of a, instead of an actual challenge, more to see if it actually can be done. And so far, we have pumped out some good San Marinese youth. However, many of them are flipping over to Italy, so there's a long way to go. And I haven't taken over the national team yet, which I think I might do this summer. I might have to do the roundabout way of adding a coach in there, so that the current coach leaves and then I can apply for it and probably get it. And if not, then I do the same thing until I get it. But in the meantime, we're in our 6th season of play in with the club, or 6th season overall. We have made it to Serie A. This is our 2nd season, and we are sitting in 6th place in the January transfer window through 20 matches. So we've got not that many to go, actually. We're more than halfway through the season, actually. So we're doing pretty good. We're sitting in the, I think this is the European Conference League slot, but it might actually be Europa. I think it kind of depends on the cup. We crashed out in the cup actually in the 5th round, so that was actually pretty solid for us. We weren't trying to win it. That was with our backups. Not a big deal. But we are, like I said, we're sitting in 6th. This is great. We got 20 lead over Napoli currently, and 7th is usually that Conference League spot. So we are 5 points ahead of Atalanta for that spot. So I'm liking what we're doing right now. If we take a look at how we've done, we were through October last time, I think. Somewhere in here, I think. But we went on a nice little run here. Torino, Parma, got good wins there. Terrible draw against Verona, some team we should be beating all the time. And then only put one pirate pass versus Centella. Kind of sad. Napoli beat us. I believe this was actually, yeah, they came. I don't remember this one. I remember being upset about it. I think we played well. No, we didn't play well because that looks awful. I guess we just got beat. I remember. Anyway, followed up with the demolition of Fiorentina at home in the cup with our backups. Yeah, this was a pretty amazing. Then we followed up good win against Cagliari, who we should beat. Sampdoria took points from us at home. This was a terrible performance. This is just bad. We should not have this kind of problems. Then we had an excitement at Fiorentina here. We actually were up 4-2, and then kind of took the foot off the gas a little bit, and they came back and scored 2 to make it a lot closer than it should have been. But still a good win. Empoli backups did a good job there. And then this is where this is a great little run for us. Lazio away took a point. Then we beat Milan at home 2-1. This was a great job by us. We scored late. Mario Medina came through. You can see pretty much the last kick of the game. Actually, I think it was the header. That was a huge win for us. Neither of us played that well. Why we were able to take Milan, actually. They didn't play well. They got a late goal through Tonoli. I was not happy about it, but we came through. In the end, we came through and got that late winner. One other thing with Pescara, this was kind of bad because we should have beat them by a lot more because they're the bottom team and by a lot. 2-2 away against Juventus, another good result for us. And then kind of choked here. Udinese, we should at least at home we should beat Udinese. This is a terrible performance, so it's not happy. Then we go and beat Atalanta away, which is huge for our European hopes, because I saw they are one of the nearest contenders. It's basically us and Napoli battling for those last two European slots. So getting that win was huge. Then we crashed out in the cup, like I said, 5th round. The backups couldn't really handle the Inter starters, so it's disappointing. We didn't play. They were kind of there for taking a little bit. I think we were creating a lot of opportunities, but we just were not putting anything away until very late on. We got a consolation goal, but other than that, it's not. The performance is bad. I think we could have done more damage here, but that's okay. So now we're going into a nice little stretch of the season where we got Bologna, who's in 15th, who we should beat at home. Sassuolo, who's in 10th right now, who I think we should beat at home. And Genoa, who's in 18th away, I think we should beat them away. So we should be able to take 9, I think, here before we go into a nice stretch here against Roma, who's in 2nd right now. In our last match with them, we got beat. But then Torino, who we beat 3-0 away. So I think we can do that. They're in 16th. Then it'll be another tough match against Inter. Would love to take some points off of them here. See, they've been beating us all over the place here. Parma in 13th, we should be able to beat. Then a nice stretch here. Virtus and Tella should beat even away. Home against Hellas Verona in 17th, we should definitely beat. This is a big match for us too. Napoli, if we can get a win at home here, that would be huge for us. You know, then like we don't really have much of anything after that Inter match until we get, I guess, Fiorentina and Sampdoria in kind of top 10 range, but Lazio, Milan, and Juventus, those three, it's going to be a big set. But there's nothing too scary after that Inter, so it's like almost like 2 months of matches that we should be able to take a lot of points from, and then ending with Pescara and SA. So we're looking forward to it. I think we have a very good chance at getting into Europe this year, the way we've been playing, even though we're not the greatest. If we look, we go, I want to actually see the entire table here. So as you can see, I said 6th. Let's look at the stats real quick. Team details. So average possession, we are near the bottom in possession, 44%. We are not holding the ball at all. We are pretty much playing on the counter, and we're doing a pretty good job of it. Attacking wise, Juventus scored a lot of goals, 51. We're at 26 in 20 matches, which is not great. However, we're only giving up 15 goals. We're tied for 3rd there. That's the big thing. We're not giving up a lot of goals, which is great. Juventus has gotten 8 penalties. My God, we've gotten 3, which is pretty good. Then I was going to look at critical chances. We are creating how much? Dribbles? I would have thought we would have been a little bit higher, actually. Anyway, we go to expected goals. That's what I was looking for. 12th. That's not good. Defending wise, at least 10th. So we're we're not giving up a lot of like great opportunities, but they are getting a lot of them. It's like a lot of terrible shots that we give up. So that's why we do so well. And this is huge too. We got a nice 83% tackle ratio, top of the charts here. We're only third in fouls. Kind of surprised actually. Blocks second. That makes sense. As you can see, we are very much a defensive team right now. Attendance, of course, our worst. But I think we're actually, 19th, because we are in the borrowing Cesena Stadium right now. Our stadium will be back pretty soon. That's all I look for. Before we do that, facilities, our stadium will be back in March, so we'll be at 8,000. We had our youth intake preview, so it's another potential golden generation. That's been, I think, every year for us so far because of how good our youth intakes are, our youth facilities are. So a lot of wingers, which we don't really need. So this would be good though. If we have one center back that's supposed to be promising. This would be good because we don't have a lot of center backs. We need center backs, center backs, because we play three at the back. And if I take over the national team, which I'm going to, we're gonna need center backs. We need center backs. Center backs. There's an attacking midfielder, could be interesting. Forward as well, and a good young Italian central defender, which maybe means that it's not gonna be San Marino's. But we don't have any defensive midfielders. The goalkeepers suck. This is gonna be the first year where the goalkeepers suck. We've had a good goalkeeper every year. Yeah, I think every year. So this will be the first one that's not good. Most of the central midfielders suck. That's not good. We have a lot of wingers, but there are very few good ones, so that's gonna be fun. And the wingbacks are not up to scratch. That's bad because we use wingbacks, although we use wingers as wingbacks, so yeah, whatever. Still have, this is the big disappointment for me right now, is the B team is 19th in the third division. We really need them to get out of the relegation zone here because I really want them to stay in the third division. But we'll see how this goes because just not playing well. It's just not good. One free signing that we signed for in this window is Domingo Centurion from Paraguay, goalkeeper. Got a lot of potential. He's not great yet, so we'll see how he does here. Maybe he can help turn around the B team a little bit. So we're excited to see if he's gonna be any good. I'm not super expecting a lot of stuff out of him, but you never know. Of course, Daniel Eriksson was out on loan at the top division, actually, at Vertisentella. Didn't play very well there, but got a lot of top level experience, so we're bringing him back. We're going to try and convert him to center back more fully. So after all that experience, hopefully he develops. So we're really excited about that because, like I said, we need center backs. This is another signing we got. This was in the summer, actually, at the end of the transfer window, on a free. No, 1.4. We did pay it on the deadline day, I guess. As you can see, he's got a huge potential to be Serie A. He's a perfectionist, 5-star potential. Where is he? There he is. 5-star potential. The scouts rated him really high, so I was like, we'll take a chance. And as we see, he's developing, but he's not really with that finishing. I don't know if he's very good as a striker. I guess he'd be more of a like false nine kind of thing. But so we're trying to convert him to a central midfielder to take advantage of his playmaking. So it's another person we're really excited about. Not too much else going on there. Squad still doing what squad does. Oops, Hara is still improving. He had, like I said, he had the Wonder Kid tag for like a week and then hasn't come back since, but he's improving. We've been playing him as a defensive midfielder in a deep lying playmaking role. It seems to kind of fit him, actually. He gets the ball and can spray it around from there. It seems it might be the way to go. We've normally been playing a halfback there to be more defensive, but sometimes it's nice to have him there just to spray it around. You know, he's been off and on good, but I think that's where his best performances have been. So we're very happy about that. Sad thing, Mario Medina, we lost for a couple weeks due to injury. He's been really good for us. 4 goals, 4 assists. Is that all in the league, actually? No, it's not. No, it is 4 goals, 4 assists in the league. He's also got a goal and 3 assists in the cup. So, oh yeah, no, if I was paying attention, I would know that. But he's gone off a little bit for us here and there, playing in the striker role. So, really excited at how he's developing. So, you know, with our Wonder Kid, gotta be good. Because he's recovering from a groin strain. You know, Scholes, we're still waiting to really pop off. He's been getting time, but he's developing. You can see coming up. Some of these arrows are very nice. Jumping reach came up, so he played a little bit here, but mostly in central midfield. But still trying to bet him in. It usually takes half a season to a season to actually get players to fit in with us, it seems like. But so I'm not surprised that he's not playing very well. He's also not starting very much, but he's been coming off the bench a lot. And striker wise is what we're worried about here. Victor Campos got 6 in the league. So after last year, that last half season where he only scored 2, he's starting to go off a little bit now. So we're starting to see. This is why I've talked about they got to bet in a little bit, but not too bad here. And Victor Michelle is still scoring. He's got 7 in the league. I don't know how he scores, but he does. I can't really complain about that, can I? So he's got 86 goals for us for the club. I can understand in the lower leagues why he was scoring so much, but I mean he's been in the double digits every year for us. I mean, obviously he's not gonna hit that 31 again like he did in the 3rd division, but it's the remarkable consistency he's been showing has just been amazing. So he's still, I've been thinking about trying to get rid of him, but he just keeps scoring. So I'm like, okay. So he's our team leader in our hierarchy. So whatevs, man, whatevs. I really can't. So we're still been sticking with this. We've also been playing a version that's kind of like this, and having 2 defensive midfielders, one sitting back and one usually play as a segundo to get them attacking. It's been a little change of pace for him, but then it usually means Hara's playing in the deep line playmaker. Then he's got a little bit of cover next to him too, and then yeah, it seems to have worked a bit. We've also done a bit of the high pressing now, especially now that we're not playing 50 matches a month, and that's been working as well. So we're excited about that, but we're not really creating enough offensively, and that's the next step. I think that's what's going to take us to new heights, is if we can consistently start scoring while keeping our defense pretty good. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. As I said, we are making our way upwards, and that's going to be, as you can see from our info here, this is where we took them over here. So our first season was a promotion, took 2 seasons in C, but we won B, and now we're finished in 8th last year. We're gonna try and top that. So it's just been a straight up and down since we've taken over. So it's all been good. So yeah, hopefully for the next update we should be nearing the end of the season. We'll be in our expanded stadium and hopefully still pushing for the European spot. Maybe we'll bring in a player or two. I know we're looking for another center back, star center back to sit in there, but at only bringing in, you know, under 21s is, or U21s, because we can bring in a 21-year-old. Then we finding one of those is just difficult. It's just difficult. We have the money though. We have 30 million in the transfer budget, but the problem isn't the money, it's the reputation. As you can see, we are still below, I think we're below all Serie B teams even. So hopefully if we can get into Europe, that will get that reputation going and we'll have a wider variety of players, even though we are now, I think talent wise we're set up as a mid-table team talent wise, which is quite a change. Last year we were definitely bottom half, but we've improved the team quite a bit. But that's what we need now is a center back, star center back. If we can get one of those, I think we'll do good. I know players that might potentially leave. Hassani's had a couple bids come in for him that were low, he wasn't interested in, so there's a chance he might leave. Liam Reed, maybe, he's been asking for a new contract and we want to give him one, but his agent keeps wanting to throw in a release clause that's ridiculously low. It's like 5 million. I'm just like, no, that's not gonna happen. So that's the only reason why we've been having trouble getting a new contract on him. But I don't think anyone else would be scheduled to leave. We'll be looking at moving. If we do find a central defender and like Hassani doesn't leave, we may send out Galtieri out on loan. He's not getting a lot of playing time with us, I don't think, and I think he definitely needs that to continue to grow. Actually it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, and for those wondering, for our project here, our old man project, physicals are coming all around a little bit, so he's like not slow pace acceleration wise, he's just mediocre now. You know, we can get away with that. I think now we gotta work on that jumping reach a bit, but yeah, right now we definitely can't. I don't think we can get away with him playing in the back three, so he's been playing in defensive midfielder as a halfback when we've been playing him, and he's been doing pretty well. So I'm starting to feel we might be able to get away with him a little bit more there. But he is kind of rated as our best center back, mostly because I think the marking is really good, and he's got pretty solid potential, or pretty solid mentals. Posture sucks, but that's the way it goes. But between the marking and positioning, he's usually in the right spot, which is why I call him, he plays some old man game. So we're gonna try and get those up a bit more, and then maybe we might be able to get away with them back there. So there we go. That's the update. Thank y'all for checking it out as we talk through what's going on. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share, all the good stuff here on YouTube. There's a link to our Twitch and our Twitter at Streams by Star in the description, so you can get to that stuff. And yeah, be sure to check out all the other videos we have here. We'll have more stuff coming out as I throw it up there, and yeah, we should be back next week with another update. So y'all stay safe out there, stay well, and I will see y'all then next time.